Kevin Feige, after announcing the entirety of Phase 4, decides, you know what, we're not done yet. We're announcing X-Men and Fantastic Four are officially in development.
Well, it wasn't even announced. It's like, oh, we didn't get time to talk about Captain
Right,
Marvel 2, Black Panther 2, Volume 3, Fantastic Four, and we didn't get time to talk about mutants.
Duh.
It's just like, what?
Really? He just shrugs it off. Like,
yeah.
That's the point Marvel Studios is at. What insanity we're at right now.
And like, shout out to I think it was Thomas from Geeks Worldwide who posted it first. Like, the Fantastic Four were at Comic-Con in some capacity.
Yeah.
Like, they did get announced on the Hall A stage. Like, so there you go.
So,
it feels kind of weird that they didn't put it in Phase 4.
It does.
It's just like you're waiting till 5. Like, what's going on? Like, why? Like, it's literally like, I know it's about low hanging fruit earlier on, like an hour and a half ago, but like this is the one low hanging fruit you go to.
It is.
Just make it.
The thing with this announcement is, Kevin Feige wanted to come out and stop all the rumors and speculation. He didn't want to get asked about that for the next every interview.
Yeah.
Because that's why he did it. Because the moment, if he didn't announce it, nobody would have been talking about, hey, what if Hawkeye? Everybody would have been like, so, when are you going to announce this? He systematically decided, I'll go in there, we'll announce this entire slate, and then we'll just mention X-Men and Fantastic Four that they're being worked on, and everybody can rest assured that everything is back home. It's like...
And you know that would have happened because even, like, the Baron Zemo thing, which, you know, it's not the biggest thing, that got lost.
Oh, definitely.
People only, like, my Twitter only really started talking about that until, when Brawl posted on his Instagram those 2 pictures. It's like, oh, this is the thing. It's just like, wow.
Like, everything got lost because every announcement topped the other announcement. And then, you know, ending by walking off stage just being like, remember these? They're coming. It's like, okay. Like, it's a weird way to announce them, but the fact that they're openly now talking about them, it's like, no, he's confirmed. They're working on it. Because I know
it says a lot.
There was still people that were like, no, Constantine Film owns Fantastic Four. It's like, no. Like, that was an agreement between Fox and them that got resolved. Don't worry about that. Like, and my favorite thing was Kevin Feige's like, so the X-Men, they're going to be unlike anything you've seen before. And I'm like, oh, they're going to be accurate?
No, he called them mutants.
Okay.
He didn't say X-Men, which goes like... there was the whole thing with Victoria Alonso saying the X-Men name's outdated. I found it very telling he didn't say X-Men. Like, do they call it Marvel Studios Mutants? I don't think they will.
But what do you do?
I found it
telling new mutants.
Yeah, they're going to be releasing.
Because
they're doing the reshoots and everything.
But are they? I
still don't believe it's happening. That's going to get pulled. That's getting pulled.
Is that just an investor thing? Like, we'll get to it eventually.
So they're hoping the investors forget and it just gets like pulled. Yeah.
So hey, didn't we spend money? No, you didn't.
So then
that wasn't with us.
Let's go back to the mutants aspect. Do you think that's an indicator that they're not going to call them the X-Men?
Personally, yeah.
So Marvel's mutants?
Not necessarily mutants, but I don't think they're going to call them the X-Men.
That's going to be a very interesting way, because it's not because of men, women, or anything like that. Their name is iconic of the X-Men.
X-Men, right?
But
look at what Hickman's doing, like, or about to do in the comics. The X-Men book isn't a team. The X-Men book is literally just a thing, like an overarching name for mutants.
True.
So like, you just swap that around slightly. I just smacked my pop filter. So like, you just you don't necessarily need to call them. The X-Men aren't necessarily the team. Like, it's just an encompassing thing.
Right.
Like,
maybe they call it the Exogene instead of X-Men.
I mean, it's possible.
We're going back to Generation X. Here we go, boys.
I just call them X Factor. It's such a better name.
But then you can't make the X Factor.
But you can, because the original 5 were the original X Factor.
True. Oh. True. So I come at this from multitude of angles. I'm going to try to explain how I'm seeing this. It's not right to call all mutants X-Men, because only a certain squad is known as the X-Men. So he called it mutants because they're working on everything encompassing mutants, right? To me. But there was an interview right after, I think it was IGN had it. I want to credit, I think, IGN's Terry Schwartz, I think she did it. And she openly asked him about it and why he didn't call them X-Men. And he says, he just wanted to call it mutants right there, but he's not dismissing the name. I think I think personally they're still trying to test the name. And to me, if they never call them X-Men, I don't care. Like, I have no connection to that, but I think it's... The X-Men name is so well known. Like, I remember distinctly in, like, the 2000s when superheroes were still relatively new. You know how, like, you'd have a parent that's like, oh, you're playing the Nintendo, and everything was a Nintendo to them? My mom would literally be like, oh, it's another one of these X-Men things. I'm like, that's Batman, Mom! That's not an X-Man. Just because he's a superhero, it's not X-Man, okay? Like, so there is that degree of knowledge about X-Men. Like, I don't... It feels weird to me. They'll do something. Call it X-Factor, call it X-Force, X-Factor, X-Nation. I don't care. Just... I think it needs an X there for me personally. Something with an X. Just, you know, like...
I mean, you could just call it Marvel Studios X.
Yes, done. There you go. Like, you know, I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised they do end up calling it X-Men because, like, why wouldn't? But at the same time, like, it's such a the mutants are huge. Like, they're in it's not like Eternals where, you know, they're only a small pocket of people. It's not like Inhumans where they're even like a smaller pocket of people. You know, it's not like Spider-Man. Like, you know, he's just one character. It's like they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a hard thing to like just name them one thing.
Exactly.
Like I can see it from that angle. So it's like
right. So we're gonna know more about this by the sound of it possibly soon.
Well, look, they already have one thing of Phase 5. What's to say they're not?
And Fantastic Four, exactly. And these got to be Phase 5, right? When he came out and announced they're coming, it's like, no, there's no way these are slipping into Phase 6.
I can't remember who he was talking to afterwards, but he was like, no, like the Phase 4 we said, that's it.
Yeah.
Everything afterwards is going to be Phase 5.
So if you look at what he confirmed the entirety of Phase 5, more or less.
Yeah.
Like, besides the TV shows we're going to get on, and I guarantee you there's going to be 3 to 4 Disney Plus shows a year. So, like...
Oh, yeah, definitely. No, Phase 5 is going to be bigger than Phase 4.
Oh, Lord.
Yep.
It's just a question of, like, does it go over the 2 years? Is it, like... You know, are we now back to a 2-year phase? Because, like, let's be honest, the Phase 3 was the exception to the rule.
It was
like,
long. Like...
Yeah, like, you know, Phase 1 was what? I suppose Phase 1 was quite long. It was like 4 years, wasn't it?
It was long because there was that weird, like, because Iron Man, and then there was no films for 2 years after Hulk, you know, until Iron Man 2. So it was like, it was a weird thing, but... No, I think phases are going to go to 4 years, maybe.
And, like, Phase 2 was quite quick. Like, it was 3 years, but it was still, like, the same, like, 6 movies.
Right.
So it's like, but...
Yeah.
I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they play it. Like, maybe we hear at D23. I don't know. I don't imagine we will, but... I didn't imagine we get fucking Blade announced.
Right.
So who knows?
So, it's certainly interesting. But that's it for our X-Men Fantastic Four talk. And now on to something